Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the main power control board in a Samsung washer. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver, small flathead screwdriver, and a pair of pliers. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new main power control board. The main power control board is located at the bottom rear of the washer's cabinet. It controls and operates all of the major washer functions. If one or more features of the washer won't work, check the main power control board and replace it if needed. To get to the part, we need to take off this rear access panel. 2 Phillips screws. I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. Okay, now we can remove this access panel by pushing it up, and then we're going to take out the bottom. I'm going to slide it down and release the top. Now I'm going to use these blocks to support the washer. And place towel on the top so it wouldn't scratch the washer, and then I'm going to tilt it on this side. And now I'm going to use the pliers, and I'm going to squeeze this little clip here and push it in. And now I'm going to place the washer back on its feet. And I can remove this. Next, we need to remove these 2 Phillips screws that holds the control board to the cabinet. I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. Next, we're going to slide this assembly to the right side so we can clear those 2 clips and lift it up. All right, next step would be untwisting this wire clamp and taking out this harness. And now I'm gonna release the second clip here, and I'm gonna take out the harness from there. Let's pull this control board's assembly out. And I'm going to use this small flathead screwdriver. I'm going to open this couple of clips here. And I'm going to remove this top from the control board assembly. All right, now I'm going to pull it more, and I'm going to lay it on the floor here. And then I'm going to remove this single Phillips screw with a Phillips screwdriver, and that's our transformer. We're going to move it out from this housing. Slide it forward and raise it up. And I'm going to place it on the floor. Then I need to open this clip here. And I will disconnect the plug. Press down the locking tab and pull the plug apart. We can put it aside. And then I'm going to remove all these wire plugs from the old control board. Don't worry about reconnecting them wrong way because they're all different. But if you want to feel safer, you can take a picture. I'm going to use this flathead screwdriver. Going to help me to pry off the connector. Then squeeze the tab, the locking tab on the side. All right, there's a tab here. And the same way, and the same way. All right, now tab is here. And the relay connector. All right, next we're going to remove this control board from this motor board. Again, small flathead screwdriver. So we have two little tabs here that holds those two boards together. And I'm gonna open them to separate the boards. Sometimes when you press one in, the second one opens by itself. Yep, that's our case too. This is the old main power control board next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Alright, so let's bring in a new main power control board, and we're going to start connecting it with installing this transformer. I am wrapping this harness underneath, and then I'm going to install it into the slot on the one side and push it down and align it. So this hole will be right here, and then we can secure it with the screw using a Phillips screwdriver. And I'm going to stand it here, and then I'm going to connect this plug, that light blue, with this one, white and light blue. And I'm going to lock this plug here. We have a right there, we have a clip, goes right under it. And then we're going to start putting all the plugs onto the control board, one by one. Just place them in. There's no way you can mix them around. Just make sure that you're plugging them all the way. Okay, now I'm gonna push it into this channel. And we are going to lock this control board. We got here two little tabs, and we have two openings here. And bring it in and push it together. That's a good sound. Now I'm going to place the top on. We've got this two tabs at the bottom here, two slots here. And we have two more on this side. It locks. And we're gonna slide it in. Alright, now I'm gonna install the harness into these clips here. I'll lock it. And the second one. Alright, so we've got locking tabs here at the bottom, right there and right there. So I'm gonna push it down, and here they are. We can see them coming through. So okay, press this control board assembly down and slide it to the left. Now it's locked. And then I'm gonna install two screws. I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. Alright, now I'm going to place this last clip in. Alright, now the harness is secured. Alright, so now we're going to install this panel. I'm going to slide in the top tabs, push it up, and then we're going to install the bottom tabs and push down the panel. So the bottom also will lock. And now we can secure the panel. There's a couple of screws. And I'm using a Phillips screwdriver. Plug the washer in and make sure it runs good. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.